Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here. I apologize for the angle. I really have none other to talk to you guys in my car yet until I get a new film thingy. First of all, hi, how are you guys? I wanted to say thank you all for sticking around during my sporadic uploading. Yeah, that's what I'll call it. For some reason, my garage door opener has not been working. I told my dad about it. Like, when I come home, it'll close the garage door, but when I leave, it won't. This used to happen to me like a couple, like years ago, where I had to get like so up close, but it's not even working. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just gotta go close the garage door. Okay, I'm back. So like I said, thank you all for being there during the sporadic postings and uploadings. I know it's been confusing with me saying I'm coming back, and then it's like, oh hey, by the way, bye. A lot's just been happening with me. Then again, when doesn't a lot happen with me? Anyway, I'm going to go pick up my mom's Target order right now, but I kind of wanted to talk about something that's like been on my mind since like 2 days ago. Actually, probably more, yeah, like 2 days ago. So 2 nights ago, I've been listening to very specific songs for like the past, I want to call it like month. And at first I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna back up even further. I know my little stories are never coherent, and I am so sorry about that. But that is just how I tell stories. That's really how anyone tells stories in my family. Oh shit, sorry about that. But yeah, that's really how anyone tells stories in my family, is that it's just so sporadic because we go on one subject and then we go to a completely different subject. Normally, at least back when I was a youngling, I would always pick my music based on the sound. I never really paid attention to lyrics. I never paid attention to like the meaning of the song. If it sounded good, it ended up in my playlist. Nowadays, it's more like nostalgia. Like, if I end up finding a song that reminds me of when I was younger, then like I'll download that one. Also, please don't mind the appearance. I literally just showered. Recently, like I said, the past month, I've been really into these specific songs. And I'll link them all below because they're in a playlist, but I'm just gonna link the songs. I'm not gonna link the playlist. The subject of the songs have been, I guess, a little interesting. Like, the first one is the I Have One Daughter. I don't know if you guys have heard that song. Again, if you haven't, it's down there. I think it might just be a joke song. I don't know if there's something more to it. And then after that, is, God, I gotta look at the playlist. But basically, there are 3 songs in there that have been kind of concerning me as to why I find them so catchy and so like impactful. All 3 of them in a way make me mad. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand now, but they make me mad. And the first one is the song Labor. Specifically the one that's like Labor Cacophony, I think that's what it's called. Again, if you haven't heard it, it's down there. But basically the song itself, it revolves around a woman who's being abused in her own house by her husband, and she does everything for him. And she's talking about like running away. She's worried about having a daughter with him. And the chorus itself is what gets to me. And then the 2 songs after that, one of them is Devil in Disguise by Marino. I think that's his name. Again, it'll be down there. Or their name. It'll be down there. And that one talks about basically how the devil himself will disguise himself as someone approachable, but he's not approachable and he's still gonna screw you over. And then the other one is a song called Devil Doesn't Bargain. I think the singer's name is Alec Benjamin, and that's down there too. that one is about getting out of a really shitty relationship, to put it mildly. And I shared this with Luis, my husband, and of course he's freaking out. And I said, I'm not, and I felt bad. I did feel really bad that I brought this up with him, because I wasn't sure what was going on, and I didn't really like the fact that those songs were making me angry. So I asked him, I said, why do you think this is happening? And he said, I don't know, like, are you happy with me? I said, of course I'm happy with you. Like, he kept asking over and over, you would tell me, right? You would tell me if you weren't happy. I said, of course I would tell you if I wasn't happy. And I felt bad because, like, I didn't want him to feel like he was the reason I was so attached to those songs. And, you know, and then I kind of talked about it more, and I was talking about how, like, most of those songs, those 3 songs make me angry, but most of the songs in this playlist actually make me happy. And a few of them, again, are just because I like the sound of the song, which is usually what happens to me, is I like the sound of a song, so I download it. But a lot of them just make me happy. And I was telling him, and I was kind of like really thinking about the subject of it and what I went through in my past relationship between the age of 18 to 20. It kind of all made sense, because I don't know when these songs like were released, but I know I didn't discover them until just this year. And I think that was the issue, because if I had heard those songs back then when I was still going through what I was going through, I think my life might have been different. And I kind of had the realization that this is the first time in my life that a song with song lyrics have actually resonated with me. And that scared me, because I didn't know what to do with those feelings. And I kind of feel like weird saying, like, oh, songs never impacted me, like, via lyrics, like, I never understood the meaning. And it's kind of true, like, I just only loved songs for the sounds. And I've never really found someone else who understood that. If you understand that, please let me know so I don't feel alone. But it just scared me that for the first time in my life, I was experiencing something that normal people feel on a regular basis when they listen to music. And I kind of, and it weirded me out that happened. It still weirds me out. And I've been listening to these songs like on repeat for the past month, because it's just been lodged in my head. Now, mind you, there are other songs on that playlist that make me happy, or that I really like the beat of, and that just really never changed. You know, that's the type of lyrics that affect me, or the type of songs that affect me are just ones that sound good. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. In talking to my husband about it, he told me, he was like, I envy you. I said, well, why do you envy me? He says, I envy the fact that you're experiencing this for the first time, that you're experiencing listening to music and getting impacted by it. And I said, well, it scares me because it's never happened to me before. So I don't know. I just kind of wanted to share my 2 cents on that. That like I finally experienced what most people have probably been experiencing their entire lives, and I feel weird about it. Like I said, if any of you kind of understand what I'm going through, please let me know so I don't feel alone in this. And I'm also at Target anyway, so I gotta say goodbye. I'm just gonna wait till I park, because if I don't, then I don't want to be holding my phone while driving, because that is dangerous. Also, if you have any good song recommendations that you've discovered recently or that hit home, go ahead and leave it in the comments if you don't see it in the description box below. I am always on the hunt for new songs. Harley Baby just turned me on to a new song that I'll also link down there, and I'll put like in parentheses Harley Baby's recommendation, you know. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you like really want me to listen to vibe to like discover, let me know. I love all of you so much, my little skeletons. Please enjoy the uploads. I'm gonna figure out how to post stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, bye little skeletons. Stay safe. I love you guys.